I told my father when all this shit started, I'll fucking give everything up I own, which isn't much. He's got it all. To fuck you. I gave that shit up. He walked in the fucking jail and gave it back. I was so fucked up. I remember giving him the cash until afterwards and started thinking about, yeah, I did give you $250,000 cash. Because that's what this is about. $250,000 is supposed to turn into $1 million for both of us. After about 15 years, this is 2005, 2004, 2005. When Mr. Jim Murphy was. You ever heard of Good Samaritan Counseling and Associates? Well, I worked there. Not once in my life, but I had a paycheck. Why? Dad, take some fucking cash, give me a paycheck. He laundered it through there because he's a fucking piece of shit. That's what he does for his son. Sends him to prison. Nah, he didn't really. I sent myself to prison. Marijuana was illegal. I broke the law. I did it. I never felt like I got sent to prison for marijuana, but that's what I got sent to prison for, with some aggravators. People got hurt. That's what I went to prison for. I hurt other people. That's not okay. I have rights and wrongs in my eyes, and obviously the government's starting to agree with them, but back then they didn't, and you do, if I got any advice, follow the laws until they change. When they change, then utilize them. Other than that, fucking follow the fucking laws unless you want to go to prison. Prison's not fun. Prison's not hard. Prison ain't shit. You sit in a fucking cell and talk about fucking war stories. That's what they call them in treatment, or war stories. Here, listen to my story. I'm gonna up your story. Not once in federal prison, straight prison, anybody ever up any of my stories. My stories are people should be paying to hear my stories. I find tell people, don't talk to me about your bullshit, because that's exactly what it is. I don't want to hear about your trash. That's what it is in my eyes. Most of it's trash. People getting hurt for fucking shits that don't fucking matter. I was making money and spending it on people that mattered. My friends, my family, me, my kids. I spent all my fucking money. Millions of dollars spent. Having fun as a kid. And I did. Well, like I said, I hurt a couple of people, and that's why I went to prison. I accept that, and I'll accept that for the rest of my life. I don't argue with that. I won't argue with that. That's a fact. Also went to prison to protect Jim Murphy. Jim sold mine, real estate, whatever the fuck you want to call it, dumbass. Why? Because he gave me hope. You're going to be a millionaire again when you get out, son. Millionaire? You know how much fuck you might with the Corvette and fucking money you spent on me and fucking maybe give me $100,000. Not even close. Come on. Maybe. I don't fucking know. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. It's not $1 million. I mean, fucking, your wife's got a fucking doctorate through medical school. You know what I got? About 18 months in late payments for fucking drafting and design ITT technical. I don't want to go to ITT Tech. I want to go to university, man. I have 4.0 at ITT Tech. Got into a University of Art, to be an architect. I couldn't even keep going there because I couldn't afford it. Did he ever once offer to step in and pay for it? Even with my money? No. He had to pay for his bitch to go to med school. My mom, that's younger than me. My future wife. See, the difference between me and Jim Murphy is, I hate to be fucking like this, but I'm an old motherfucker, but Jim Murphy never looked like this. Jim Murphy always looked like a fucking straight bitch. Like an old fucking bitch, fucking beating his wife, talking shit to everybody that would let him, and then when someone stepped up in his fucking face and said, hey, Mr. Jim Murphy, you're wrong, he called the cops. You think I'm kidding? This is not exaggerations. These are facts. If you know Jim Murphy, You do business with Jim Murphy, run his ass out of fucking Anchorage. Anchorage doesn't need scum. Because that's what Jim Murphy is. Christina Murphy, they're scum. You think crackheads are scum? Heroin addicts, needles? You know what Jim Murphy was doing while I was in prison? Now, these are facts. My son's mom was a heroin addict, Misty McCoy. Strung out on heroin. With a number of other young chicks. Who do you think was running around getting them fucking dope, keep them high to get laid? Jim Murphy. Those are facts. Those aren't made up shit to make my dad look. Other people in his family won't admit that, but I'm sitting on the phone with fucking in federal prison hearing about this shit. Charity Murphy, Charity Donnelly now had access. He was working for him, had access to his voicemail, playing his voicemails for Misty. Asked Misty about it. She denied it, but come on, I get it, right? You're my ex-shorty. I'm fucking my dad. Whatever. I ain't give a fuck about that bitch. I did at one point. I was down for that hoe. I was the dumbest motherfucker in the world. Right now, motherfuckers look at me and say, "You're gonna tell me you're the dumbest motherfucker in the world? You got $1 million with you, $1 million with my dad that I'm never gonna see. You got $1 million over there invested in fucking properties in wherever the fuck. You got 20-something properties up here. You know where I'm at right now? Homeless, living with a friend, living with a family that cares about me, and they're not blood. They're not biological. These are friends from me back in the past. I was just, anyways. Started making videos for something else, and it turned into this, and I have to post this shit now. If you know Jim Murphy, tell me he's a scumbag and run him out of town.